This is why I train in martial arts.
This video from Dr. Boyce Watkins is media encouraging black women to be violent towards one another shows this is the type of stuff that people have to deal with nowadays. And if you're going to be intervening or even just trying to survive at this point, you need to get some kind of martial arts training, especially if you're going to be breaking up fights or just want to avoid being hurt yourself. I'm going to play some highlights from it, and the main thing I want you guys to do, though, is sit through the whole video because they got some gems that they're putting out there. But here's a few of the type of things that I've seen myself, too.
And when you were talking about just the fighting, I can't help but to notice just the last decade, the way some of the young ladies fight, it's like, whoa. You know, when I intervened in that fight with those two girls, I remember just kind of feeling their pain as they were sort of lashing their energy at each other. It wasn't like I'm mad at her. And a lot of times when people fight, sometimes you have situations where neither person really wants to fight. It's a misunderstanding, and you could talk it down and calm it down. The emotional energy was so high that there was almost nothing I could do other than just grab one of them, lift her up, and carry her out of the room, because it was, bitch, I want to kill you. I'm a fucking bro. And I got her in the hallway. I'm trying to calm her down. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't fight. Like, you're 18 now. You'll go to jail. But I don't give a fuck. In the hood, somebody disrespect you, you're supposed to fuck. That's what she literally was reciting.
That's the standard and the norm.
Yeah, she was reciting the hood code to me, telling me, no, in the hood, if somebody do that to you, you're supposed to take them out. They disrespect you. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like
and intelligent. This woman was on her way to college. She was on her way. This was a college. I'm sitting like, do you know?
She's on her way to college, right? The college. And Lady Zane, her commentary is totally good. But this is college. See, this is what happens. You start off with this sets of behavior that helps you survive in an environment like the hood, and then you get shifted into the rest of society, and bam, that stuff's not acceptable anymore. But you're used to reacting that way. And then think about it from the flip side. You come from regular society, and then you got to encounter somebody who feels like they have to fight you over a misunderstanding, or else they lose honor. And you don't know how to fight because you haven't been throwing hands from birth. So what are you going to do? And you parents, that's why some parents, I get a lot of like, it's normal people. Maybe they may have come up a little hoodie, but they're normal now. And they don't know how to teach their kids to survive kids who live in more aggressive places.
There's an anger with the instructors at school. There's an anger with each other. And as an educator, I have seen, and I've studied this intensely, I would say for 3 years before I decided to write about it. Watching black women, young black women, fighting to the death at schools, pulling hair out, bludgeoning each other, and then they do this walk of shame with the handcuffs, being placed in police cars. The schools have to arrest them. And I can tell you, when I started doing rites of passage, believe it or not, it stemmed from the violence. I actually got into working with young women and leaving Wall Street and everything else to work with women because I was on a New York City bus, and I listened to two girls describe how they were going to stomp that bitch and stomp that baby out of her belly. These teenagers, and the women are on the bus, the elders, and they're just going along like this is a day in the life. And I thought to myself, what did I have that they didn't have? And that's when I immediately started to feel like I needed to get out of Wall Street and get into the community, because we were going to just kill each other if they found joy in stomping a baby out of someone's stomach and bragging about it and demonstrating it. I knew we were in trouble. So
yeah, I've been knowing that we're in trouble. And since we're in trouble, what's something you can do to get us out of that trouble?
Call 301-894-6616. You want to find out more? Go to cecilryu.org, cecilryu.org. Peace.